Hey guys, it's Matt here. I did another trade with Metal Jesus recently, and this is the box that just came in. And let's see, I'll peek in together. I know some of what's going to be in it, but some of it is going to be a surprise. So let's open it up and see what we got from the Metal Jesus this week. Alright, first of all, this is a massive box game I was really excited to get. He found this and picked it up. Might and Magic Dark Side of Zine, and he's right. He told me it was a big box, a really heavy box, and you can tell this really has a lot of heft to this. And I like it's got the traditional style box. It splits into two pieces to let you open it. Let's see what that looks like. It's resisting. Oh, you can see, look, it's got all kinds of good stuff in there. Alrighty, that's awesome. I'm really excited to have that one. And moving on. Oh, we have Summer Games 2. That is really another interesting title to have and fun to have. This is the Commodore 64 version, which is the version I typically like to have in my collection for these older 80s games. What else do we have? Project X. This is nice. I'm excited about that. Team 17 used to make some of the really coolest games for the Commodore, and even on the PC later. This is for the Amiga, and so this will give me a chance to try it out on the Amiga 500 I picked up not too long ago. Alright, awesome. Oh, I think I feel what I was really excited about. Yeah, here we go. The box is in not great shape, but it doesn't matter because this is an incredible game to have. Ultima 2, really hard to find any version, but especially the Apple IIe and the Commodore 64 versions. And Metal Jesus found this for just $5 or so in the bottom of a box full of Intellivision games. So this was a really nice pickup that he found with this one. Really excited to have that. What else do we have here? Oh, and here's some of the paperwork that goes with Ultima 2. Good. I thought that felt a little bit light. You see it's got the, I assume that's a user manual. There's the player guide for the Commodore 64 specific stuff, and here are the letter reference commands for the game. There's probably a disc in there somewhere too. I hope to hit at some point. Yeah, here we go. Oh wow, look at that. Several discs. I didn't know it was that many discs. I can see some of these are going to be save, the user-made save discs, but that's still not too bad shape for the label. All these older games, it's hard to find the ones that don't have any of this sort of blotchiness because over time the glue leaches through to the front of the label. The adhesive does and gives it that sort of mottled effect, but still, doesn't matter. Great game to have. Super glad to have it. Next up, we have, excellent, this is Heroes of the Lance. I did not have this one yet, and especially I didn't have it for the Commodore 64, so I am really excited to have this one. That is fantastic. Awesome game. What else do we have next? I have an idea. Yep. Come on out without spreading the peanuts everywhere. This is Full Throttle. A very beautiful box copy. I had a box copy, but the box was really in bad shape. And this one looks to be in way better condition. One of my favorite adventure games of all time, and definitely one of my favorite game soundtracks of all times. Music in this game by an indie metal group called the Gone Jackals. Really good. He's got a couple other things here I wasn't expecting. What is this? The Ad-Lib Visual Composer User Guide. Now, if you didn't know, the Ad-Lib was one of the first synthesizer music cards for PCs. Prior to that, you just had the simple beeps and boops of the PC speaker, but then you had the Ad-Lib come out, and it was just leagues beyond what the PC speaker itself could do. It could do digital sound effects very good. or any anything other than the synthesizer sound, but it did that really well, and it was in fact the same synthesizer chip that was used in the later Sound Blaster. That's really cool. And oh, this is fun. Programming Tips for the Commodore 64 by David Highmore and Liz Page. I actually remember this cover. At the Walden bookstore, I would go look at the computer programming books, and I remember this with the little guy in front leaning against a stack of Commodore 64s. That's really cool. I really appreciate Jason sending that. That's going to be really fun to have, and I'll read through this later and see if it rings any bells with some of the programming I used to do on the Commodore 64 back in my leisurely childhood. But anyway, that's a fun pile of good stuff to go through. Have a lot of interesting reading to do, and also some fun games to play on my Commodore 64 over there. A few other stuff I picked up recently. But anyway, that's all for now. We'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.